Action.
Oh shit, what is that?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Music That Matters.
Yo, go and ask Moody, I've been with the shits. Keep it 100, I'm doing it big. I'm about to run them up. I'm getting bigger cuts. I ain't no runner up. Every beat that I'm on is a number one. Only thing that it means is I'm number one. Game over, my nigga, the jig is up. Can't nobody fuck with the three of us.
Alright, we got a very special episode for you today. We got a ton of new jams, a lot of stuff you can add to your playlist, man. We got some hip-hop discussion. So let's get into it. First off, we're gonna start off with the new jams this week. We got a few new jams. What I am most excited about is the homies, man. NASNA is in the house. They just dropped Pull Up. So it is out now. By the time you see this video, Pull Up is out now. So go and search it. It's on Apple Music. It's on Spotify. You'll find the links in the description here. So yeah, Pull Up, NASNA, out now, and it is a jam. Here's a little sample. I do not need them.
Hey, I might pull up in a Jeep. If you ain't talking money, I don't wanna hear a peep. If you think it's something, ain't got nothing on me. Got the pound of the loud, yeah, the stank on me. Rolling in the city, got the tank on me. If you wanna pull up, got the thing on me. And if you ever bet and put it on my team. Big dreams, now I'm on the big things.
Isn't that crazy though? Jamal really went on a 2-year hiatus. I don't know what this nigga's been doing. I think he's been meditating in the mountains or some shit.
Getting his chakra up for sure.
On some Andre 3000 shit.
Yeah. Probably got a flute. And the new jams keep coming, man. The homie G-Salih came and delivered. He dropped a little verse on Instagram, and it is so fire. I feel like he dropped this for anybody that had any doubt in his lyrical ability. He murdered it, and it was just the motivation that I needed. So the next album I want to mention is Conway the Machine's DreamWorks music group album that they just dropped. So it had a track, one of the last bangers on the album is called Sudan, so I just had to mention it. Now it has nothing to do with Sudan as far as I can tell. They keep talking about how they ain't playing around, and where they're from you can't play around, and you know, if you're from Sudan you can't play around. So maybe somebody's from Sudan. If you know, please let me know in the comments. I like that they named the jam Sudan, so off the DreamWorks music group album that just dropped. Also, my favorite new jam this week is by MICK Jenkins featuring JID. It's called Smoke Break Dash Dance. Very fun song. I like it. Yeah, I liked it a lot. MICK Jenkins just dropped a little interview talking about how he was not happy with his label situation the last 5 years, so he was not putting out his best work, and he's happy now to be at a place where he can finally do that, and I'm really excited for it. Alright, and then lastly here on the new jam section, I want to mention LUPE FIASCO's new song. It's called Channel Number 3.
Please don't tell me you finna hate on this nigga Lupe again.
It's not bad. It's not bad, you know. It's got a story. Say Channel Number 3 is where you play video games, you know. He's talking about this trash, bro. Well, I mean, if you were looking for like the super metaphorical, hidden meanings, multiple layer Lupe, you won't find it, but it's a very chill, just like storytelling type of song, you know, not super abstract, pretty straightforward. So it's cool. It's a cool jam. I don't know if it really has any like replay value like that, but it's a fun concept and executed well. And now before we move on from this new jams, a couple of old bangers here that I was sleeping on that I have to mention. First off, there's Printer with Central C and Who Dave. Before, I was never really a fan of like British hip hop, but now it's like becoming a little more palatable. I'm liking it. That song, it had a good vibe, you know, Sprinter, I liked it. The other banger that I was sleeping on is Fuck You Mean by Gunna. That's a good song. I heard it and I'm like, wow, that's a fun song.
I never thought I would be hearing that coming from you.
I am excited to check out how like the politics play out here when Young Thug gets released from jail and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm here for it. Now to our story here for today. As we continue to celebrate hip hop's 50-year anniversary this year, one of the originators, I would say the originator of hip hop, was in the Sway morning show, and I'm talking about, you know what, let Sway do the intros because Sway is so much better than me. I'll get there one day, but take it away, Sway.
What the fuck was that?
The first rap group to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame goes by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. The man that created the DJ technique called the quick mix theory goes by the name of Grandmaster Flash. The man who received the Lifetime Achievement Award for the Global Spin Awards goes by the name of Grandmaster Flash. The Grammy Hall of Fame for the song The Message with Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. Urban Music Awards Lifetime Achievement Award, Grandmaster Flash. BETIM Hip Hop Icon Award, Grandmaster Flash. Honorary Doctorate Degree at Buffalo State College, Grandmaster Flash.
Damn.
Awarded Sweden's Polar Prize, which is like the Nobel Peace Prize. Grandmaster Flash. And the Grammys Lifetime Achievement Award in nominee special for Message, Grandmaster Flash. The man, the architect, if it wasn't for him and a few others, not a whole lot, there will not be this culture as we know it and understand it to be. This company and its platforms have been built on DJs. They all come from his lineage. This man has embraced technology throughout his entire career, which has helped to expand and push our culture forward.
So yes, Grandmaster Flash was in the show representing for hip hop. You know, the man that was there in the very beginning, reflecting on hip hop's journey, talking about what he has been liking, what needs to change. And they had a few phone calls in the show here, and somebody called in to tell him this, and I thought this was a very important point.
Hey, we got Bobby from Philly. Real quick, what you want to say to Flash?
What's up, Bobby?
I just want to say to Flash, thank you, man. You saved a lot of people from going to prison. It was like while God was showing you the technique on what you was doing, America had a plan too to send us places, but we ain't gonna go into that. Your techniques and what you did allowed us to do and fly. So thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. You saved a lot of people from going to prison, and I hope you smiling and not bitter at the seeds that you created.
So yeah, man, as Lupe said it, hip-hop saved my life, saved a lot of people's lives. You know, it feels great to pay respect to the legends that started this, you know, that made everything possible. So shout out to Grandmaster Flash. And he also had a little message for hip-hop here.
I think that I don't think the DJ aspect has exploded enough. And I'm saying this is because I don't see enough publicity in it in this year. It's only going to be 50 years once for me. The next 50, I won't be here. You know, so for me, like a lot of these concerts that's taking place, they're not hiring DJs. You know, you're hiring the fourth element, but you're not hiring the other three. That there is pretty sad for me. And there were some concerts that I was asked to join, but there were no other DJs. I said no, and the money was huge.
Hell yeah, I love it. I definitely think that we should be celebrating the DJs, and as he said, let's, you know, shout out the producers, because they are the ones that they're at the inception of the track. I definitely don't think producers get enough love, but hopefully things are changing, you know, with the rise of these super producers like Metro Boomin, you know, and all those guys, Southside, and making albums that are sometimes the best albums of the year. So I think maybe things are changing with our perception of producers, and they're finally getting the credit that they deserve. All right, so speaking of greats, there is another beautiful performance that I have to mention here. It was a couple months ago. TOBE NWIGWE made a beautiful tribute to Pharrell Williams, and this was on the Grammys on the Hill event that took place at the end of April. And Pharrell Williams was one of the honorees of the event, as well as a couple of other political figures for this Grammys on the Hill event. But yeah, TOBE NWIGWE rapped over a beautiful medley of beats from old Pharrell productions, performed by a live band right behind him, you know, and he came through with the dope verses, dope bars per usual, and he talked about getting to meet Pharrell, and it was just a beautiful story, man. I highly recommend checking it out. So yeah, a tribute to Pharrell by TOBE NWIGWE. So shout out to TOBE NWIGWE. He also just dropped a track with Nas, speaking of greats, and they both killed it. The track was for the new Transformers movie, but they definitely murdered it.
Damn, it's a new Transformers movie?
Yeah, it's from the new Transformers movie, Rise of the Beasts.
Talk about that. Is Megan Fox in it?
No.
Fuck.
The track is called On My Soul. Again, it's by TOBE NWIGWE and Nas, and it's featuring Jacob Banks. On to some feature tracks. Do we got any feature tracks in the house?
Of course, we got some feature tracks, my man. First and foremost, Lil Baby dropped Merch Madness, which is essentially a song just about giving back to the community. And it's always really nice whenever you see rappers who come out from similar situations show love to those kids and they're able to give back and furthermore put that message in the music. So I feel like that was a really great move by Lil Baby.
It was God's plan.
Huh?
It was God's plan.
You thought that was funny, huh? And then Designer dropped Timmy Turner 2, as if 1 wasn't enough.
Let's go.
You know, as much as I love 2016, I just think some things should just stay in 2016. You know what I mean? I need the mic for this last one, actually.
Do your thing.
You know what I mean? Oh, okay, let me get that. So as usual, I really just hop on this mic just to talk my shit. I really want to come over here to tell you shame on you once more again. I'm very surprised how we filmed like not 1 but 2 episodes and we didn't mention this this very skilled, inspirational, creative artist by the name of Joyner Lucas, and you did not mention his new song Broski, starring Rotimi, right? And I'm covering it right now because this nigga clearly didn't want to cover it. It's essentially about the dynamics within certain friendships whenever you get to a certain amount of status or money, how certain friends might smile in your face, but they're thinking about going behind your back, stealing what's yours, hurting you in the process, hurting those that you love in the process, even though you might have done a lot for them or whatever the case may be. So there's a lot of things that like go into it, and I thought it was just very creative, and I thought it was just very genuine. So I feel like it deserved a spot on Music That Matters. He clearly didn't think so, so that's why I'm saying shame on him. But anyways, yeah, that's what I got for you.
I thought you're gonna hop on this to tell me that Lil Uzi Vert saved hip hop.
I was gonna leave that up to you.
I say it's definitely not an easy thing to say.
Go on ahead. Say it with your chest.
But
Look into the camera.
I guess Lil Uzi saved hip hop.
Nah. Say it with your chest, son.
That's all you get.
Say it with your chest, son.
Yeah, apparently Lil Uzi Vert was the first record, the first album to chart #1 this year, breaking the dry spell for hip hop in the charts. So
say it louder for the back.
Good job, Lil Uzi Vert. Still ain't listened to the album.
Actually, I need the mic one more time. I'm sorry. I need the mic one more time, my guy. But you really thought he was done with the #1 album, bro? He dropping Love Is Rage 3 or Barter 16. I don't know. He's teasing a bunch of new music. But Uzi fans, it is not over. He went #1 with an experimental album. He's just getting started. Anyways. Here you go. Oh, shit. What happened?
The mic had enough of your shit.
The mic had enough of my shit.
Yeah, that's it. Other news that we don't really care about. Drake is out here dissing everybody, going after Childish Gambino, going after Kendrick. Man, tell Wheelchair Jimmy to sit his ass down.
Bro, if Atlanta was still a show, he would definitely make an episode out of this.
You remember he made the Drake's house party episode?
Oh shit!
They're all in his house. But yeah, that is our show. Thank you again for joining us. I hope you had fun and maybe got a few tracks to put in your playlist. Check out the Music Mondays playlist on Spotify. We'll update it with all these songs, some of these songs. Yeah, we love to hear your feedback, man. Hit us up in the comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you got any music to recommend, any show recommendations. And then besides that, until next time, y'all. Peace.
I do not need them. It's like I'm running on E. Devil on my back while you sweating on me. Real nigga, you ain't got nothing on me. Pockets looking like I got some muffins on me. Why they frontin' on me? I'm the shit, I'm the hutter, use a murder, my G. Come I be huffle, Allah using trouble, my G. Had to learn to hustle, seen violence, survived it. Real G's moving fucking silence, lasagna. Real G's tell a fucking lie to your honor. For pride, not for power.